Daxon Recaps channel is here again. Thanks for tuning in to watch my videos. So let's get right into it.
Alright, take the suspect!
Give me an update of the site capture.
The movie opens with an intense standoff at a harbor, where CIA agents and elite American special forces engage in a brutal gunfight. Their mission is clear: track down and seize a shipment of illegal weapons and explosives, intended for a devastating attack on Washington, D.C. Leading the charge is Jenny, a fearless CIA agent who never backs down. After an all-out battle, the team subdues the terrorists and gains control. But when they crack open the shipping container expected to be filled with weapons, they find it completely empty. Confused and frustrated, Jenny grabs one of the captured terrorists for interrogation. The man, battered and shaken, insists he has no idea what she's talking about. Meanwhile, across town, a convoy of black SUVs speeds toward the airport. Inside, CIA Chief Mike sits face-to-face with Nissa, the wife of a captured terrorist named Amin. Amin, a British citizen with Middle Eastern roots, has already been taken into custody. Mike pressures Nissa to convince her husband to reveal the location of the smuggled weapons, but she is overwhelmed, struggling to process the situation. At the airport, heightened security awaits Amin's arrival. Jenny, still reeling from the failed mission, meets with Mike, who assigns her an unexpected task: staying close to Nissa. Used to being on the front lines, Jenny is caught off guard by the simplicity of this assignment but does not question it. Moments later, Amin's plane lands. Escorted by Jake, a seasoned special forces operative with razor-sharp instincts, Amin steps onto the tarmac. As soon as he sees Nissa, guilt washes over him. He hesitates, wanting to speak, but before he can, Nissa lashes out in anger and heartbreak. She tells him their family is in ruins and delivers a shocking revelation: she is 4 months pregnant. Despite her desperate pleas for him to cooperate, Amin remains silent, his mind clouded by a burning desire for revenge. Years ago, he was just an ordinary Iraqi man living in England. But his life was shattered when his family was falsely accused of terrorism. American forces stormed his brother's wedding in Washington, D.C., killing his young son. That day, Amin swore vengeance, and now he is closer than ever to making them pay. Meanwhile, Jake takes a brief moment to call his wife, reassuring her that he is safe. But something feels off. His instincts kick in when he spots suspicious figures lingering nearby. Cutting the call, he follows them and quickly realizes they are mercenaries, and they're here for Amin. Acting fast, Jake launches a surprise attack, but he is outnumbered. Knowing he can't fight them all, he makes a split-second decision: grab Amin and Nissa and get out. Chaos erupts as the mercenaries storm the airport, gunning down CIA agents. With the airport's communication networks hijacked, Jake is completely cut off from his team. He doesn't know who is backing these mercenaries, but one thing is certain: they are professionals who won't stop until they get what they came for. The high-speed chase through the city is relentless. The mercenaries tail Jake's car, eventually forcing him into a dead-end alley. With no other option, Jake makes a sharp U-turn, heading back toward the airport. As they race against time, Amin turns to Jake, his voice tense. "Are they after you or me?" he asks. Without hesitation, Jake replies, "It's you they want." With no time to argue, they form a desperate plan. Jake will take out as many mercenaries as possible while Amin does whatever it takes to keep Nissa safe. Just as expected, the mercenaries close in. One of them spots Amin and Nissa, ready to capture them. But before he can, Jake strikes from the shadows, eliminating the threat. Then, realization dawns: these mercenaries don't want Amin dead. They need him alive. He is the only one who knows where the explosives are hidden. Understanding the situation, Jake pressures Amin to reveal the location, but Amin refuses, knowing that once he does, Jake might no longer protect him. Instead, he offers a deal. He will talk, but only if Jake guarantees his and Nissa's safe escape. With no choice, Jake agrees. Strapping bulletproof vests onto both of them, he leads them to a safer position. Meanwhile, mercenary leader Jackson is closely coordinating with his team. His orders are clear: capture Amin alive before midnight. He needs Amin to locate the bomb and record a public statement. Jackson's team quickly hacks into the airport security feeds and pinpoints Jake's location. Without hesitation, he sends his men to intercept. Jake pushes forward, knowing that CIA Chief Mike and his team are waiting on the 7th floor. But getting there is no easy task. The mercenaries catch up, and another intense fight erupts. Jake, relentless and precise, takes down every enemy in his path. After a brutal struggle, he finally manages to get Amin and Nissa to safety. But before he can even catch his breath, Mike confronts him with a burning question. What do these guys really want? Jake doesn't have all the answers, but he has a strong suspicion. The mercenaries need Amin alive, which means they don't have the bomb's location yet. Sitting Amin down, Jake pushes him to talk, promising protection and legal immunity. Amin hesitates. He needs time to think. Meanwhile, Nissa, using her medical training, tends to Jenny's wounds before turning to Amin, pleading with him to end this before it's too late. As the tension thickens, Mike plays an audio recording on his laptop. Amin stiffens. The voice on the tape belongs to the woman who convinced him to bomb Washington, D.C., but as he listens closely, a chilling realization sets in. It sounds exactly like Jenny. Mike wastes no time. He pulls his gun on Jenny, demanding the truth. But Jenny denies any involvement, arguing that many people could have similar voices. Before they can press further, Jackson's men launch another assault. Gunfire erupts. Amid the chaos, Amin attempts to escape with Nissa, but he is captured. Jake, despite his efforts, is overpowered, while Mike and Jenny are taken prisoner. Then, to everyone's shock, Mike is executed. As the dust settles, Jenny's true plan comes to light. She orchestrated everything, hiring Jackson's crew, betraying the CIA, and planning to steal the bomb for herself. But there's one problem: she still doesn't know where the bomb is. Amin, despite everything, refuses to break. Frustrated, Jenny changes tactics. She sends her goons after Nissa, believing Amin will crack under pressure. But Jake, recovering from his injuries, won't let that happen. Disguising himself as one of Jenny's men, he infiltrates her operation and rescues Nissa. Now, it's time to put an end to this. As Jackson loads the bomb onto a plane, preparing to leave Washington, D.C., Jenny readies herself to escape. But just as she restores the hijacked network for a final call, Jake arrives. Seizing the opportunity, he alerts the FBI. In a final showdown, Jake eliminates Jackson's men and subdues Jackson himself. Jenny, realizing her defeat, smirks. This is just the beginning, she warns. But her threats fall on deaf ears. The FBI arrives, arresting her before she can do more damage. Before leaving, Jake deletes the ransom video, ensuring Jenny's plan never comes to fruition. With the threat neutralized, order is restored. The mission is complete. But if there's one lesson to be learned, it's that a sloppy execution will always unravel even the most dangerous schemes. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, and put down your comments below to let me know what you think about this recap story. Give this video a thumbs up and share for others too to enjoy. And see you on my next recap. Bye for now.